Good morning. On this happy Saturday morning, we are live here at the park with my two chillins.
Hi.
Liza, says love.
Peace.
I thought you guys are going to have to catch me in real live action with the kids because otherwise I will not be able to do any lives anymore. I have not been able to film for the last 2 weeks because my household got sick. My husband is still in recovery. I don't know what they had. I'm sorry, this is just Faith. If you're on my personal page, you'll hear me say, she cries so much. She's so different from my first baby. This is true. Eliza was completely laid back. She hardly ever cried about anything unless she was in pain or hungry. This one cries about absolutely everything. Everything. Like, we spent the last almost 2 weeks in the house, and almost every day she cried from sunup until sundown. So then I realized she's got to be active, like outside, playing in water or doing something that's going to help her burn energy. Otherwise, she's going to spend the whole time crying. And I'm going to tell you, I titled this, Mama Said There Would Be Days Like This. I miss my mom. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because something that I realized more in the last 2 weeks is that it doesn't matter. Don't drink that. It doesn't matter if I'm sick or if I'm at work. Woo. If the kids get sick, I have to stay home to watch them. And luckily I had a job where I could work from home if necessary. If the kids need a doctor appointment, I'm the one that's taking them. If I get sick, I'm still doing everything. I'm just feeling horrible while I'm doing it. If my husband gets sick, he gets to lay in bed and just be sick. The other day I was looking at him and I was getting so upset because when I told him I was not feeling good, he was like, "Why are you so tired?" Why am I so tired? Because, and you guys know, I have one child. She's my bonus child. She's there 1 week on, 1 week off. But I have all three of them, and then you have one baby that's not feeling good, and she cries nonstop all day. It is mentally draining, and you're doing everything in your power trying to figure out how to get them to stop crying. What's wrong? Is there anything really wrong, or are you just whining? So I think about my mom quite often with days like this because she had 4 kids and she was a single parent. And I remember her telling me, you know, like being a mom, it has its beautiful days, of course, but she was like, you have a lot of days where you are trying to figure stuff out. You're tired. You yourself just want some peace. And a lot of times you're not going to get that. And I see that more and more every day. I see some people glamorize getting married. And you know what? Being married is a beautiful thing. That is a union between two people. But being a parent is not for the faint of heart. Seriously. Because like I said, I understand now that it's really about being selfless. Really about nurturing your kids and helping them to cultivate their gifts to be the best version of themselves when they're young, if at all possible. Sometimes you catch them when they're teenagers. Depending on, a parent is not necessarily just one that is born to a certain person. A parent can be an aunt, an uncle. A parent can be a mentor, in a sense. Anybody that is able to help shape and mold a child for the better, to be a better person. I would also consider a form of a parent or a guardian. Some people, we keep getting splashed. Some people don't take that serious, but I take it very serious. And I just realized, like, it's important to plant good seeds into your kids because if you don't, somebody else is going to plant something in them. A lot of kids are like blank slates. They just go with the flow. And there are certain people that they trust more than others. And so let's say that the grandparent is planting bad seeds. You think it doesn't happen, it does. They're telling them things that are wrong based off of what they know or what they've experienced. guess what? They get to repeat the horrible cycle. But if you're a person that you want your kids to live better than you, then you're going to do everything in your power to make sure your kids are set up for success and that they have all the tools that they need. You know what I mean? Like I've always said, I want my kids to have everything in me that's good so that they're equipped for battle, essentially, if you want to call it battle, which it is. It's like a mental battle. It's a spiritual battle. It's an educational battle. Like, so days like this, like when every child in the household is sick, when the husband is sick, and I'm not feeling great, and I still have to cook, clean, tend to a crying baby, tend to a sick husband, wash clothes, like everything. You have moments where it's like, I just want to go sit in the bathroom for like 5 hours with no crying or interruptions. That's just not reality. That's not what we get. But yeah, I titled it Mama Said There'd Be Days Like This because even with my mom being gone, and she was gone, she left in September, gone as in passed away. I had no idea how much I would miss my mom. Like, Eliza, you got your glasses. That's how they get broken. I knew I would miss my mom because I had dreams before about my mom passing. And I would wake up and immediately call her and just be crying and be like, oh my God, I just needed to hear your voice. But now that she is actually gone, I just, the amount of realness that comes into play about life when you don't have your parent to run to, it's a different element. And I still have many days when I cry. I still have many days when like somebody may say something like really minute or small and it triggers a reaction, as in it triggers a thought. Maybe a conversation that my mom and I had, and I'll get sad for a minute. The only reassuring thing, well, in this stage anyway, the most reassuring thing is knowing that my mom is not really gone. I just can't see her. She's still here. If she comes to me in dreams, she never speaks to me, but she makes her presence known, which my mom has always been good for. But I just think, as many times as my mom said, you'll have many days where you're going to be tired and you don't know how to figure it out, or when you get married, your husband is going to be another child. This week was like reality check. It was seriously like reality check. So for people that are parents, enjoy your kids, because my mom didn't have the opportunity to just like be a stay-at-home mom and pick up her kids from school and just do all the little things that she loved being a housewife. My mom loved it. She loved cooking for her kids, making sure that we were all full. She loved all that stuff. But outside of that, she had to work, full-time job. And so it was literally my sister watching us because she couldn't get anybody else to watch us. And my sister was young. My mom, she did what she knew, And so I always say my hats go off to people that have more than one child, because with Eliza, it was just one child. When I tell you it was so simple, I had no idea how easy that really was until I got a second and a third child. And I was like, how do people do this? Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Like, there really is a grace there. Like, there has to be a grace. Like, you got to pray. With Eliza, it was just she didn't cry at night. And even to this day, she catches on to things so quickly. Like, I don't have to say too much, except for certain things, like with cleaning. Stuff that she doesn't really want to do, I have to repeat. But stuff that she's naturally good at, she loves, enjoys doing, she just catches on quickly and she moves on. So if you are a parent, enjoy your kids in the stages that they are. It is rough sometimes, and sometimes you feel extremely stressed out. But enjoy the season of life. I do remember my mom saying, I'm watching you guys get older. I'm actually, she has to say, I'm watching you guys mature and have kids and start families of your own. and you're actually watching us get older. And it's true. But if you're single, enjoy being single. Because you have no idea how much of your time is actually taken up by taking care of your kids and taking care of your spouse and making sure the things that they need are done. Because if you don't do it, it's not going to get done. It's just that simple. There's certain things that a husband is like great at doing. My husband in particular, he's a strategic businessman. You speak anything business, and my husband is already thinking 10 steps ahead. He's really good at selling. Like we talk about selling techniques all the time because he's a master at it. And it's not like in a manipulative way. It's just like he's such an easygoing person. He's one of those people that just is like, I really like him. Anybody that doesn't like him is just not a good person. But when you talk family stuff, baby, okay? When it comes to like knowing where stuff is in the house, what the baby's crying about, where we put food at, like just certain things like that, he is absolutely clueless. Absolutely clueless. So that's what I got for today. I'm going to try to start doing more, or I'm going to start doing more because it's the summertime and I have the kids all day. That's the only way I'm going to be able to continue to do this because like I said, we've been sick for the last 2 weeks. It started off with Faith. I don't know what she got. But then I got a sore throat and I started feeling bad and then I lost my voice completely. Then my husband lost his voice. He got conjunctivitis in his eyes, like this green gooky stuff in your eyes, which is highly contagious. And then my bonus child, Iris, she got it. They started off with a scratchy throat and then Eliza. So we have not been able to go anywhere, like not to the Y, not to church, not to anything because it's extremely contagious. I don't know how actually it spreads. I'm guessing by contact of some sort, but when you're at home and everybody's there and they can't really go anywhere, you have to get creative very quickly. So coming to the park is the one place we can go early in the morning to burn energy so Faith is not screaming all day. Because if she doesn't, like I said, if she doesn't burn that energy, she is screaming the entire time. And guess who gets the brunt of it? I do. So, this is all I got for today, you guys. I hope everything is going well in your life. Want to say bye?
Bye.
Say bye, Faith. Faith, love. Yeah, she's not paying attention. Talk to you guys soon. What's the problem? What happened? Smile! Hey, love. Hey, love. I hate when I do that. This is Make You Laugh challenge. Am I making you laugh? Am I making you laugh? How about